So NBA YoungBoy tour is insane. First off, just like I didn't understand how big his fan base was. I knew from YouTube because I think he damn near got 1 billion streams. Like he for real, like that.
He been in jail like for a long time.
Nigga, he been in jail like the majority of his career. Shit, nigga, from what I heard.
Yeah.
But I done seen clips of him and he don't give a, which you know how I feel about people don't give. He'll say whatever you feel like. I remember when they was talking about he had herpes or something. I think he was on the line. I want to say he was along the lines of who don't or something, and a bunch of. And I was like, you know what? I like the cut of his jib. Music wise though, I can't. Don't do nothing for me. It's too. He do too much struggle rap and shit, and I didn't go through none of that shit that he went through. I was told very nurturing things. I was growing up and shit. Didn't really have much struggle. Most people say they like his music because they feel the struggle and shit he done went through and all of that stuff. So he went to Atlanta, did a concert. Before we get to the goddamn concert, this is what's crazy. This nigga is so popular. All right. This nigga is so popular that they gave this key to the goddamn city in Atlanta. Let's check this out.
We have State Rep Inga Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge Peter Johnson. And they got something special for our young brother right here.
How are you, my young brother? We want to thank that when we see you. We appreciate you, not just for everything that you've done in the community, but for everything that you're about to do. We want to know that we recognize the power.
Don't. Let me Google some. Let's see.
And why they give him the keys to the city?
Let's see.
I don't know nothing about NBA YoungBoy.
All right. Oh, okay. So in Dallas, he donated $50,000 to 2 Dallas nonprofits, Urban Specialists and Manifest Freedom, at the start of his Make America Slime Again. So he did that. The Urban Specialist focuses on reducing violence and crime in communities. Manifest Freedom supports entrepreneurship. Recognition in Atlanta in October, he was recognized by officials in Fulton County for his efforts to reduce gun violence in his music. Despite initial reports, the city of Atlanta confirmed it did not issue a key to the city. So who the said they gave this nigga the key to the city? Why is they? Let's see. Because they just canceled the nigga show. I was wondering. See, this is why you always got to do your goddamn research. Let's see. This was yesterday. It says City of Atlanta denies ever issuing a key to NBA YoungBoy. Early today, it was widely reported NBA YoungBoy received a key to Atlanta during the middle of his stop on October 15th. Let's see. He was receiving this high honor for the Anti-Gun Violence Initiative School and Community Pillar. Y'all know the word. Moreover, they were recognizing YB for his influence in rap culture. However, that's at least what all publications, including us, were to believe. Per the city of Atlanta, though, that's not the case. In the official statement from the mayor's office of Film, Entertainment, and Nightlife, they shared what actually happened on Wednesday, October 15th. They said the city of Atlanta would like to clarify recent reports regarding presenting the Grammy-nominated multi-platinum selling artist NBA YoungBoy. The note continues, while we respect all individuals and agencies who choose to recognize cultural or community impact, the city of Atlanta and the mayor's office of Film, Entertainment, and Nightlife were not involved in this presentation. This recognition was made by representatives of Fulton County and the state of Georgia. They then hammer home that the city doesn't even issue the key to whomever the recipient is. To be even clearer, the city of Atlanta has not provided a key to the city in a very, very, very long time and currently does not issue this commendation. We do hope everyone enjoyed the concert. They add. So now that it's clear, Ludacris still remains the only rapper who has ever received this honor. He was given the key in 2004, but still, it was a big night for YB regardless, and it's good to see him doing good community work. Since his recent arrest, the Louisiana is back in action tonight, this time in Nashville. His first ever headlining tour ends on November 12th. Damn. See how quick the internet gets your goddamn ass and shit, man?
Some capping. And I know, like, in Chicago, I think, was it Chicago where they canceled his show and shit?
Let's see. So, get into there. You know what? We gonna get into that. This was the actual show because I got them lined up. I think coincide with each other. So this was the actual show right here. And so they was talking about his community giving back, and while he performed his Dirk diss in ATL where Von was killed, and also had Killer on stage with him. Let's listen to
Damn.
They know that. Like, they know that.
Nigga. Nigga, a slender YN is violent as fuck. Nigga, these niggas crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. They was talking about Young Thug a couple of weeks ago. I fell down this Instagram shit, and they was just talking about, hey, y'all don't let that nigga dresses and fool you. That nigga was really about that shit before, like, his grill was up like that. The skinny nigga, what a skinny nigga gonna do? Fight you? They ain't got no time to fight.
So
yeah, I'm not about to. You ain't about to Hulk Hogan flex on my ass, nigga. You going to sleep? Practice on me, nigga. Hell no, I can't even blame him. But yeah, so you know, this further makes sense of why he didn't get a key to the goddamn city. You gonna go to where?
this nigga crazy as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah, you don't give. Then. Let's see what this story was. Did we got anybody that listen to NBA YoungBoy? Then they say he dissed Gucci Mane, 21 Savage, Lil Baby, and Dirk in his sold out arena show in Atlanta. Wow, big F you to the industry. Let's hear this. I can't. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of get it, but I don't know what you talking about, and I'm sure we had to listen to it to get all the disses and shit, yeah. But I just don't give, to be honest with you. And actually, he kind of the reverse of Ice-T now to me and shit. Why your young ass with old niggas? You young ass nigga, get your ass somewhere and with niggas your own age and shit. Leave old people alone, nigga. So.
You said we was covering this stuff because I sent you that video. I sent you a video. You chat earlier, I just sent it through chat just now through the channel chat.
Yeah, we working our way up to that because I want to get all of the other ones in. Cause let me see. And I think I got that link you sent me earlier in here. Let me see. If not,
I just resent it in there.
Was it this one right here? This is the one you had sent me earlier. There, just had text me. So this is JP Morrell sound. Wait, JP Morrell sounds alarm on NBA YoungBoy New Orleans concert. Says NOPD fears violence in cities being put at risk so a company can make a buck. He is very concerned about what could go down in New Orleans this weekend as NBA YoungBoy and his smoothie at the NBA YoungBoy. As NBA YoungBoy hits the Smoothie King Center, let's hear what he has to say.
Very interesting video. Hey, New Orleans, JP here. Didn't think we have so many videos this week, but a lot's happening. This is going to be a very interesting video because my old ass is going to talk about NBA YoungBoy. I'm going to talk about NOPD. I'm going to talk about ASM Global and Legends and their merger, and it's all going to make sense when I put it all together. So, as you know, we have a massive spiraling deficit, and a large part of that deficit is overtime, particularly with the New Orleans Police Department. Well, how does that relate to NBA YoungBoy and ASM Global and Legends and their merger? Here's the issue. This Sunday and Monday, NBA YoungBoy is coming to New Orleans. Now, why does that matter to us? Here's the issue. NBA YoungBoy concerts are controversial, and not controversial in that, like, he says controversial things. They're controversial in that people get shot in them or beat up inside of them or there's violence outside of them. This is not like a allegedly situation. This is a fact. It is so commonplace that there are shootings and violence at these concerts that both Detroit and Chicago have canceled said concerts. Now, here's where New Orleans comes in. Our New Orleans Police Department, like every police department, has an intelligence unit that studies what's going on with the criminal element and what chatter is going on around it. And they are very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as LSED, that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, oh, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity for violence around these concerts that is so, not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers. Now, what NOPD did, which is reasonable, is they said, hey, will you guys help fund the cost of activating the department for these 2 days? Hell, 1 day. Because an activation means they're going to have to get 400 to 450 officers on overtime for these 2 days because of this concert. ASM Global declined. NOPD said, can you cancel this concert? ASM Global declined. Wait, no, I'm wrong. They said, hey, we won't cancel, but if you send a letter to the promoter making us cancel, you can get it that way. That was an attempt to have the NOPD and city cancel the concert so the promoter would sue the city versus suing ASM. Now, why is this all important? One, we are in a deficit and a budget crisis because of police overtime. There are instances in which the NOPD must protect us and do overtime to make sure people are safe. This weekend, NOPD is going to have to be activated for Sunday and Monday because of a decision by ASM Global. Now, let me explain to you further why this is really, really stupid. Below, you're going to see ASM Global decline some numbers. Chris Brown is playing on Friday and I think Saturday night. Hotel occupancy, which is how we in the state get our money from these kind of events, will be around 80% Friday, Saturday. For Sunday and Monday, during NBA YoungBoys concerts, occupancy falls out the bottom of the basement at less than 50%. What that means is the revenue that will be generated for the state and the city will not begin to cover how much we're going to have to spend to protect the public and the...
All right, I'm be honest. It's very hard to listen to this bitch ass nigga. You sound like a tattletale. First off, it's very hard to listen to him and shit. You bringing up budgets and shit. I don't give a about none of that shit. I went to see how many damn shootings have been at an NBA YoungBoy concert. There are no credible reports of shooting at a recent NBA YoungBoy concert, though violence has occurred in recent concert in Kansas City involved in assault on an employee. However, the social media post from September 25 falsely claimed a shooting occurred in Kansas City. Look, fights go happening at the rap concerts. I think the reason he didn't go, they shut down that Detroit one was some personal, he said some crazy about some folks up there, and them motherfuckers like, we gonna see you type shit. I believe that was some different shit. But this dude, he not doing good on his case. I'm gonna show y'all the comments that was said in here, and I don't know who he trying to plead to, but for somebody like me, he is connecting the wrong kind of way. I don't give a about y'all goddamn budget or anything like that, goddamn it. They said, but Taylor Swift had the whole police force out when she did her concert. Somebody said, y'all cancel that concert, y'all gonna have a bigger problem on your hand. Somebody asked, what shootings have there been of these concerts? I haven't heard any, which is the same thing I had to say. Somebody said, when all those people got killed on Bourbon Street, y'all did not cancel the Super Bowl or any other events that happened after that, and so on and so forth. This is sitting up here, and I ain't gonna lie, seeing this Captain America in the background let me know, I ain't gonna lie, you was a bitch ass nigga as soon as I seen this. I don't think he give about no goddamn safety. He give about the city's money and budgets and pay them goddamn policemen overtime like y'all do for all other concerts, you know, and Taylor Swift and all them get pulled out. And if some shit happen this goddamn concert, you New Orleans and shit, people get drunk and fight all the goddamn time down there and shit want to hear that goddamn shit. Y'all the home of the hot boys and the goddamn No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. That's my thought process on it. Also, Briss, you already know. This nigga, he's walking around with a Stephen A. Smith. He won't just let this shit go. But like I said, he bringing up graphs and shit. He ain't bringing up graphs of like shootings and shit.
To replace it at a good relationship with Louisiana.
He talking about company shit. You say,
I said, this nigga, I thought he was gonna pull up from shootings too. The nigga pulled up a hotel occupancy.
All that shit was about his bonus for the year going in the trash and shit is what he concerned about and shit. He ain't concerned about no goddamn safety and shit. Talking about the company said there's a lot of shootings and killing. Well, bitch, where's goddamn evidence and shit? Exactly. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as he started talking, I was like, I don't think this go. I bet you Detroit damn mayor didn't come on talking all that. The motherfucker just camped us that bitch. Cause it was like, look, it's some gangster shit going on. We don't need all them goddamn speeches. That was 8 slides. I apologize to y'all on some real. If y'all see me out on the street and slap the out of me for wasting y'all time, I ain't gonna even do nothing. Cause I'm like, with the NBA YoungBoy thing. Yep, I understand completely. You got the first. You can come with a backhand if you want to. It's the only time you go get a free one. Cause I regret listening to any of that goddamn. I'm sorry, but he just look at this Inspector Gadget looking ass motherfucker, man. He just look like a hoe ass nigga.
I think it was smart for the Chicago shit though. If that nigga was gonna bring out King Von Killer with him.
Hell yeah, that's real. That's real.
Wow.
He talking about some business. He ain't said nothing about no real safety shit. He didn't bring up nothing to where I was like, yo. Okay, I see where you coming from and this and third. He came with assumptions, then back it up with no facts, and was talking about all this money, and the comments agree with that shit. And you know me, I'm cool about safety, but that's concerts in general. The goddamn state fair was a goddamn roll of the dice when I was young going to the state fair. You didn't know who was gonna get the shooting or fighting up there and shit. So dude, shut the you worried about your bonus. That's what the that is. But yo, shout out to I guess the Young Thug Jr. or whatever this nigga name is. He be taking his kids with him on tour. I can't say that. So he be
he do?
Yo, hold on. He do be being a father to his child and shit. This was him performing. His son just came out to say what the f is up. I guess he wanted some juice or something. He came in here fuck me. And he was in the middle of the song. Like, that's the shit. You can't say. I think people put him for a various amount of reasons. Let's see. And now you know who hanging around NBA YoungBoy now. The good old baby, right? I think he his mentor or something. It says Birdman has been touring with NBA YoungBoy on the Master Tour. And next stop is New Orleans. He wants DJ Academics to pull up so he can give him the full city tour from Gladys Bar to the projects, the boys home, blah, 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 blah. I brought this up because we about to segue into Drake and DJ Academics has some shit to say. But see, this is how fake the game is to me. DJ Academics is the plug for audience in the hip hop world for the young people or whatever. He does have a platform, but still a bitch ass nigga. And for this lets me know all money ain't good money, but they don't care about this in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get in the industry, people start moving certain ways. I would not want to be in an industry where your manager or your agent making you talk to guy. Cause Cardi didn't want to talk to no goddamn DJ Academic. She had to call that nigga. They was talking about the beefs they had before on that shit. Agents and all them. Yeah. I know with certain people have to interact with him. Now Birdman, on the other hand, probably did want to pluck his tail feather. Cause, well, all the times I've seen Birdman, he be with skinny, light-skinned little boy looking. So DJ Academics might not be his type, but allegedly hyperbole, but who knows? He might have been chubby chasing this week. Yeah, it's some crazy.